To rule in this world, you must first understand its fundamental truth. Power is the only currency that matters. Morality, compassion, fairness, these are illusions constructed by the weak to shackle the strong. The path to true dominance requires shedding these delusions and embracing the cold, calculating mindset that has propelled history's greatest rulers, conquerors, and strategists to the pinnacle of control. What follows are not suggestions, but immutable laws, principles so brutally effective that most lack the stomach to implement them. Master them, and you will command respect without begging for it, instill fear without raising your voice, and manipulate outcomes without appearing to lift a finger. First law: perception is the only reality that matters. The masses are blind, seeing only what you choose to show them. Your true nature, your deepest intentions, must remain veiled behind a carefully constructed facade. Present virtue when it disarms your enemies, display strength when it crushes resistance, and radiate benevolence when it secures loyalty. But never confuse the mask with your face. The moment others believe they understand you, they will attempt to predict you, manipulate you, or overthrow you. Control the narrative at all costs, for in the arena of power, perception is infinitely more valuable than truth. Second law: fear is the most reliable form of control. Love is fickle, loyalty conditional, and gratitude fleeting. But fear is predictable. When someone fears you, their obedience ceases to be a choice and becomes a necessity. This does not mean you must rule through naked terror. The most effective rulers balance dread with calculated generosity, ensuring their subjects never know whether the next touch will be a reward or a punishment. A single well-timed act of ruthless discipline will save you 1,000 concessions to weakness. Third law: enemies must be eradicated, not merely defeated. The gravest error of the mediocre is leaving wounded rivals alive to plot their resurgence. When you move against an opponent, you must annihilate them so completely that their name becomes a cautionary tale. Half measures invite retaliation. Total destruction ensures silence. If you lack the means to obliterate them utterly, bide your time. But the moment you strike, let there be no doubt, no survivors, and no path to vengeance. Mercy is the luxury of those who do not truly value power. Fourth law: human beings are instruments. Use them without sentiment. Every person in your orbit serves a purpose, some as stepping stones, others as shields, a rare few as temporary allies. The moment you begin viewing people as anything more than tools is the moment you introduce fatal weakness into your strategy. Extract their value, then discard them the instant they cease to be useful. Hesitation is death. The strong take, the weak are taken from. Fifth law: deception is the highest form of strategy. The lion relies on strength, the fox on cunning, but the true master wields both. There will be moments when brute force serves you, and others where the subtlest lie proves more devastating than any army. Learn to wear masks effortlessly: the loyal friend, the indifferent observer, the furious avenger. Speak in half-truths, promise what you need to, and betray when it serves you. The world belongs to those who master illusion. Sixth law: dependence is the beginning of the end. If your power rests in another's hands, you are not a ruler. You are a pawn awaiting sacrifice. True dominance requires self-sufficiency. Your wealth must be yours alone, your influence untouchable, your knowledge beyond the reach of rivals. Never place your fate in someone else's keeping, for the moment you do, you have already lost. Seventh law: Paranoia is prudence. Assume every hand is against you, every smile a deception, every ally a future betrayer. The moment you grow comfortable is the moment your downfall begins. Stay 3 moves ahead, eliminate threats before they materialize, and trust nothing but your own cunning. The price of power is eternal vigilance. These are not the laws of civilization, they are the laws of conquest. The weak will call them cruel, the mediocre will deem them excessive, but the powerful will recognize them for what they are, the only rules that matter in the pursuit of absolute dominance. The choice before you is simple. Will you remain bound by the delusions that keep the masses docile, or will you seize the ruthless clarity that separates rulers from subjects? History remembers those who take power, not those who beg for it. The game is before you. Play to win or be outplayed.